Welcome to the How to Market Your Horse Business podcast. I'm so glad you're joining me here today. My name is Denise Alvarez. I get to host you here each week. And before we jump into today's episode, which I promise you, I know it's a holiday week, it will be a quick one. I'll quickly introduce myself just in case we happen to be meeting for the first time. Now, as I said, my name is Denise, and through my business, Storm Lily Marketing, I get to help dream-chasing horse business owners to see clearly through the marketing overwhelm so you can create a clear message and cohesive plan for your social media, your website, and your email marketing. The entire purpose of that is to help turn your online audience into your customers. Now, I do those things through one-on-one coaching, as well as website design and copywriting and education, such as this podcast, and I have some online learning resources for you as well. My heart truly is in all of these things to help you as an equestrian entrepreneur be out in the barn or the arena, behind the camera, behind the computer, wherever it is that you're serving in the equine industry. I want to help you do more of that. And so here on the podcast especially, you'll get a mix of step-by-step strategies, essential how-tos, and entrepreneurial mindset shifts that will help you not only see what's possible for your business, but I'm here to guide you through that process so you can make it happen. Now, as I said, here in the States, it is a holiday week. While I know my Canadian friends and listeners have already celebrated Thanksgiving, those of us here in the U.S. are kicking off the holidays officially this week with our Thanksgiving on Thursday. Now, back in the day, Christmas shopping and the holidays technically all started at that time, right? I remember the days of Black Friday and people staying up all night or getting up early to go shopping. But now Black Friday literally started weeks ago, amazingly. It's crazy. And in our house, we've already started listening to Christmas music. We've maybe watched a few Christmas movies, but the tree does not come up until after Thanksgiving. But here's the deal. All of these things, the holidays, time with family, as a horse business owner, it often brings up a question. How much do you share on social media? How do you savor the holidays and still show up as your business on social media? Should you keep posting your regular cadence? Should you be in your stories sharing all the things and engaging with people online? Or should you set your phone down for a while, walk away from it so you can be present with the people that you're physically with? Because as an equine business owner, I know that you are most likely the one managing your social media and all of the things, right? And you're also managing inventory and you're also managing a household. Now, if you've ever felt torn between wanting to share those special holiday moments on your social media, but then also the temptation to just literally set your phone down and pretend like social media doesn't exist so you can enjoy the holidays, I have good news. You don't have to do an either or. And so I want to quickly in this episode talk about some options for you, what I have started to do because that's a struggle I also experienced, and give you some just affirmations and reminders that the beauty of business ownership is that you get to decide what works for you. Okay, so I promise this will be a quick episode, but definitely I think it's something you're going to want to return to over the next few weeks. Now, my idea for you in terms of figuring out, okay, do I post everything in the moment? Am I going to be that person that's going to take pictures and immediately turn around and share it on social, have my stories going all the time, responding to people all the time, but I don't want to, right? If you're having that struggle and you're like, I don't want to, I really want to enjoy the moment. So how do I balance that? Here's my idea. Do a recap. Okay, so this is what that allows you to do. After the fact, and you can decide if it's later that night or if it's the next day or the next week, but after the moment, enjoying the moment, and then afterwards doing a post or stories that still share what it is that you want to share about the holidays, but also allows you to be present in the moment. So take those pictures, take the videos, whatever it is you see that you're thinking, oh, I want to share this later. Take the pictures and you'll have it on your phone and stockpile it. And then you can set your phone down and be fully present in the moments. And then later, when you decide that you're up to it and you want to spend some time on social media, then you create a post or a series of stories with a full recap of all the goods and the fun and the behind the scenes. And you build those connections, right? That's the thing. That's why we're even tempted. Well, I shouldn't say that. For me, and we'll talk about this in a moment, it's different for everybody, but for me, that's why I share, is to build those connections. And so the beauty of this is you can still build connections and relationships in the app and in person when you do a recap, okay? Because what you're doing is essentially making a plan ahead of time and giving yourself permission to set your phone down and enjoy the moment. And at the same time, you're releasing yourself from the guilt of feeling like you should be hanging out online, you should be posting this, you should be doing that, when you have physical people right in front of you to spend time with. It's that temptation to go online and escape into your phone when you have people right there with you, right? Now, let me give you one more tip. If you are someone who's saying, okay, Denise, I hear you, but I'm going to set my phone down. I hear the notifications and then I want to get back in, right? If that's you, then my suggestion is to turn off your notifications. Even if you just do it for a time, you do it for the day that maybe you're at the Christmas parade. Maybe it's the night you're doing presents with your family. Maybe you have an annual event with your family. I know I have a friend that they do candy making. They have a night where they get together as a family. Turn off the notifications, remove the temptation so that you can just be present. Take the pictures if you want, get video, do the things like we talked about, but then give yourself permission to set it down. Now, as I say this, I realize that some of you are listening going, Denise, honestly, I really enjoy being able to post immediately. That's not a temptation for me. Okay, that's totally cool. I'm not judging anyone who chooses to post the day of the holiday or chooses to create stories throughout the day. This is just to give you some options and some freedom, because I know that many of you deal with this internal struggle of feeling like you should be doing something when you're not. And therefore, when you do post on social, you're doing it out of guilt. And when you show up with your family, you feel like you should be doing something else to serve your business. Okay, so this is a freedom thought process, not a guilt trip for one thing or the other, which way you lean. Okay, now I'm going to give you one more thought in terms of managing the tension of social media and the holidays. Consider this your permission to only share what you want to share, regardless of how much you see others posting every single thing. If it is not authentic for you to share so many behind the scenes, if it's not authentic for you to walk someone through your entire day or talk about, your philosophy of parenting or how you approach the holidays or how you like to decorate, all of those things, if that's not authentic to you, do not give in to the pressure that makes you feel like you need to do it. If you're someone who generally likes to share all the things, then go for it. But if you're not, that's okay too. As my mom friend regularly tells her kiddos to build their confidence, I'm going to tell you, you do you. If you want to share, do it. If you want to save it for later and do a recap, do it. If you want to keep those personal things to yourself and just take a break from the apps during the holidays, you may do that too. This is your permission. Do not let fear or comparison be your driver, all right? That is a sure path to resentment and burnout, and that's not what I want for you in your horse business. Instead, I want you to feel free to do social media in a way that feels right for you and is connected to your personal and business goals, and then to go enjoy that time with your friends and family. Now, I put that in there about goals because I don't want you to think that I'm saying you can just, get off the app for the entire month and it'll all be fine in terms of your business. I'm not trying to tell you that. If you're saying, Denise, I have sales going on in the holidays and I need to be posting on the regular cadence, and this is what I know I need to do to meet my goals. If that aligns with your personal goals as well, absolutely go for it. I want you to meet your goals, okay? I want you to do it though with an idea or a feeling of freedom, knowing that it's your choice and that you're not doing it because it's what someone else is doing or you feel like you have to do, but you're doing it because you want to and it's connected to your goals. That's my heart for you, always. All right, friends, I promised you this would be quick. We are 10 minutes just under. By the time I hit finish on this, it'll just be over 10 minutes. So thank you for joining me here. I hope you have a really great week, whether you're here celebrating Thanksgiving like we are or you're somewhere else in the world. I hope this finds you doing well. I hope this finds you excited for the new year that's right around the corner. We're going to be talking about some of those things in December, so get ready. And if this resonated with you and you feel like you have a friend who would like to hear this as well, who would like some permission to just enjoy their time and some other ways to do social media in a way that resonates with them, please feel free to share this episode. I would love for more people to connect with us here on the podcast, get practical marketing help and the things that they need to help meet their own goals as well. I appreciate you joining me here. I appreciate you sharing, and I'll continue to see you here in the next week. Have an awesome day.